All farmers like rain, and trees need lots of it to have healthy roots to survive long, hard winters in our state. But too much of a good thing is exactly what's happened this year, and that's led to weeds and grass growing more, making it harder to cultivate and mow. Diseases and insects are also causing issues during this record-setting wet season. Meteorologist Jason Nappy spoke to one farmer who says despite all of that, he still wants rain.
It's devastating because once you lose those weekend day, you just don't get that sales back.
It's no secret that Mother Nature has been dumping rain on Maine all summer long. That trend continuing into early fall, and it's coming at the worst time for some farmers.
We had the hurricane come in, that was on a Saturday. It seems like all these rain events have been happening on the weekends, and just like many seasonal businesses, you make all your sales on the weekends. And for us, the fall weekends are a huge part of the majority of our sales.
Aaron Libby's family has been growing fruit on this farm since the 1940s. It's a family tradition that, like all farmers, is at the mercy of Maine's fickle weather patterns.
It's 365. It takes a complete 365 days to grow the fruit, and there isn't one day that's more necessarily important than another in that growing aspect.
Like too much rain, droughts can also cause major problems.
A drought, stress, you can go beyond your systems, and if the trees are stressed, then not only will this year's crop be affected, but all the fruit's already been set for next year's crop, so you can lose next year's crop on a drought year as well. So a drought year can affect multiple years and even kill trees, and you lose them for forever.
But this year has been the complete opposite.
The volume of rain has been what's really eye-opening too. Not just necessarily the rain events, is how many rain inches was coming in on the days.
Libby says every farmer needs rain, even at the end of the growing season. In a perfect world, Libby still wants an inch or two a week right now.
If the trees and plants go into the winter stressed out because they didn't have anything to water, just like a human going to bed, you're going to go stressed, you're not going to get a good night's sleep. They're not going to get a good night's sleep through the winter, and they'll be more susceptible to getting winter damage.
Wet weekends hurt businesses that rely on family visits. The Portland Jetport recorded nearly 5 inches of rain in September. It's also rained the last 2 weekends in September, plus the weekend of October 14th to 15th.
There's not enough time, there's not enough availability. A lot of families have such a busy lifestyles that, they had that one day that they had earmarked to go out apple picking. And if they lost that day, they're disappointed, but we lost out on a huge economic boom.
Libby says climate change extremes are what's hurting the crops the most. Going from record cold to relentless rainfall is a new normal that trees haven't adapted to.
Boring is best. For orchard growing, boring is best.
The forecast calls for typical, cool fall days to start this week before a second summer to end the month. Not what farmers or trees want to hear at the end of October. Meteorologist Jason Nappy, News Center, Maine.